Hello everybody, my name is Spade and welcome back to NASCAR Heat 5 Career Mode. Last episode we took a trip to Phoenix, Arizona where we ended up coming away with a 21st place finish. 21st, not ideal, we didn't manage to get any stage points, but it's better than last. And we're just barely outside the top 10 in points looking in. All that being said, this episode we are on to Atlanta. Atlanta is a track I personally feel very comfortable on. I enjoy it a lot and I've had success on it. But just to guarantee myself a little bit of extra luck, we are going to be driving the purple Snickers Peanut Brownie Squares car. The reason why I say I need the extra luck is that purple is my favorite color. That being said, having the purple car on a track I like, it just spells out victory in my eyes, and I'm going to see if that theory holds true. Let's jump to the garage and see where we're at on the grid for this event. Taking a look at the left side of your screen, our best lap was a 29.821. That was 0.6 of a second off of our goal time. I felt really good coming into this race. I feel less good now. Atlanta is always a track I've liked, but me talking so much about how I like it and how I'm good at it, and coming in and running like this, if I run poorly this race, that's gonna be a kick to the ego. Looking at qualifying, I ran faster than my fastest practice time. I was actually feeling like I was in a rhythm with a 29.772. But that only netted me 21st position in qualifying. We have two cars moving to the back, and I bet you'll never guess who our pole sitter for this event is.
We're going green. Ready. Green out, let's go.
And we are green at Atlanta. And if you guessed Joey Logano as our pole sitter, you'd be correct. Joey Logano back out in front, right where he's been the last two events. So let's see if we can dethrone him today. 12 laps in stage 1, we have 13 laps of fuel, so we can make it to the end of the stage just barely. Getting a pretty big run on the inside of Cole Custer. We got him and Quinn Houff right in front of us.
Still there.
Coming through 3 and 4, and Logano is already starting to pull away from that as Martin Truex Jr. in second up there. We're getting underneath Quinn Houff coming on the front stretch.
Car outside. Hold your line. All right, you're clear.
Looks like we got two Joe Gibbs guys up there trying to take over Denny Hamlin, but who is that in fourth? Oh yeah, that's Brad Keselowski. And we also have Ryan Blaney. These, y'all are probably getting sick of hearing it, but these Penske cars are fast.
All clear.
All right, we've made our way up to 13th already. We've gained 6 positions in just under 2 laps. We're going to try to make a move on Briscoe here, and some stage points would be super nice after the performances we've had as of late. And Denny Hamlin is so close to taking over from the lead from Logano, and he actually manages to get it. I am so focused on what they're doing, I'm not paying attention to my own lane. I'm just hoping somebody can dethrone Logano.
Got one down low.
And it looks like Joe Gibbs is the team to do it. Alright, we're starting to get stuck at a standstill a little bit behind this 14 Ford, and Busch is trying to get underneath us. Not interested in giving up any spots though, I need stage points. Had to get off the gas there coming out of the corner because Briscoe was slow, which cost us some momentum, but I think we can still get around him. Alright, we make our way up into 12th on lap 4. 8 laps.
Best lap ever.
8 laps to get into the top 10 to get some stage points. I'm a lot stronger than the computer in the center of these corners. Alright, we're going to make a jump underneath Willie Byron here. Almost making contact with him. Car's a little bit too tight on the short run.
Still there.
And if last week is any indication for how the cautions are going to go, there won't be many. So I should really try to plan for the long run, especially since these races or these stages are going to go to the end of our fuel window. Alright, we have cleared William Byron and we're catching up to Eric Almirola. He's the only thing standing between us and some stage points. I'm going to dive to the inside here. We had a little bit of a draft off him in the corner, but we hit the apron and lose some time, but we are still gaining on him. Let's see where he goes. He's going to choose to run the bottom, but it was difficult for me to tell where he wanted to run. I'm going to get into his rear end. That was not intentional. And that's going to cost me some speed going onto the backstretch. But I'm going to try to dive underneath him going into the corner. And I think I'm able to make it stick down here. Just keep it off the apron. I do. I am sliding up the track. But I do have Almirola cleared. We have 10th position. Or we now claim the 10th position. As Almirola is going to get back around us. This is a race for stage points right now. That was a pretty solid corner from me, and we're starting to catch up to Brad Keselowski ever so slightly. He still has 9/10 of a second lead, but we have 5 laps to make something happen. Or 4.5, I guess. 4 1/3? It was just at 9/10 of a second. It's down to 8/10 of a second. So we are slowly gaining on him. We're running pretty consistently fast. Yeah, that was a great corner for us. We caught up on 2/10. And we have cars coming to the pits. Interesting. And oh no, that's not what we needed. Alright, well we got 10th. Alright, Ray's coming to the pits, and Denny Hamlin is gonna win the stage. Joey Logano's in 5th. We finally dethroned Logano. Let's go. Add some tape, take out a little bit of wedge. Hopefully this helps us out a little bit through the corners.
Coming to the green, driver. Be ready here.
And we are back underway for stage 2. I do gain a spot on pit road, so we are in 9th position at this restart. And I think I may have called this yellow car in front of me Blaney earlier on in the race. This is actually Matt DiBenedetto running in the yellow Menards car, not Ryan Blaney. Ryan Blaney is actually up here in the red 12. He is up here, actually. Anyway, 14 laps in this stage. We have just under 14 laps of fuel. So, might need to try to save a little bit of gas, but I'm going to try to stretch this. There's no way I'm pitting. I think I'm about half a lap short. 13 laps remain, 13 laps of fuel right now. Ooh, a little bit, and it just dropped to 12, so we are about a lap short. So we need a caution or something. Racing with Ryan Blaney for the 6th position. Trying to get a little bit of that draft from Harvick. That's the fastest lap we've run at this track. And I hit the apron, and that's going to cost me some valuable time, and I stay on the throttle a little bit too hard. I'm in the wall. All right. Gotta fight. Gotta fight to get back in this thing. Plenty of time. Sorry, I know I'm going silent. I'm just really trying to focus on getting these positions back. Lost, what, 5? From doing that bad corner? It's alright. We can bounce back from that. Gonna try to force it underneath Almirola. We do get our nose there. He's gonna forfeit the bottom lane to us. But I did have to get out of the gas a little bit more than I wanted to through the center of the corner. So he's able to get a run onto the front stretch and across the line. I'm not able to run ideally into the corner, and my temp is actually getting high, so I might have to take a little bit of tape off or give myself some more fresh air. That notification threw me off my rhythm a little bit. Alright, getting back underneath Brad Keselowski and trying to push right back up to Almirola. We were running on that yellow line but never touched the apron, so we didn't sacrifice any speed through the corner. Brad Keselowski makes a crazy move on the outside of Almirola and takes the spot away as we make our way through the center of the corner. And I am now underneath Eric Almirola, and I'm going to get around him and have him cleared going onto the back straightaway. Now it's Keselowski in my sights. Looking to see where he's going to run going into turn number 1. He's going to choose to run the bottom. They always make their commitment to the bottom super late compared to the line I run. But that's alright. That's just a bit of a block. We're going to try to use some of the speed that we're getting by drafting with him to make a move. And I'm going to choose to go around the middle lane through this corner, see if I can get a run onto the back straightaway, but Keselowski is going to be able to slide up and close the door on our run. We still have speed though, so I'm going to try to dive it underneath him as we go into the corner. Am I able to make it stick? I am. I have the bottom lane. Back end wants to come out a little bit, but I keep it under control. That 11th spot is now ours. We are able to clear Keselowski heading on to the front straightaway. Back into turn 1. Keselowski looking like he wants to go to the inside, but I'm not going to give that to him, as both of the RCR cars are right in front of us. Those are the next 2 guys that we have to pass. Chase Elliott is still our leader with 5 laps to go. So I'm going to make a move underneath Austin Dillon and try to catch up to our teammate Martin Truex in the 19. 1 RCR car down, 1 more to go. 4 laps remain in this race. Or, I thought it was still 12. We're actually at 14. My bad. 6 laps to go in this stage. I am going to run that corner a little bit hard and slide up the track, but it didn't really cost me much time at all. I am on it pretty hard right now, but I think I really am going to try to push this to the end. Even if I have to coast around the track, I think that's doable. Sticking it to the outside of Reddick. We do have people taking their trips onto pit road. 5 laps to go in the stage. Pushing right up to Reddick's bumper. I'm going to give him a little bit of a shove, but it didn't really make him loose. We do got guys pitting, so I'm just going to keep it to the outside. Most of the leaders are now coming down pit road, and we only have Chase Elliott in front of us now. We haven't led a lap since Daytona, so it would be pretty sweet to be able to lead one here. Didn't run that corner great. And tire wear is actually starting to get pretty bad, and we have someone blowing up. I wonder if this is going to cause a caution. That's Josh Balicki, who looks like he's having issues with his car. And Chase Elliott has made his way onto pit road, which is going to give us the lead. We're going to lead lap number 11. 3 to go. And I'm waiting to see when this number, I'm looking at the top left of my screen. I'm not looking at the road. That was a mistake. 2 laps remaining, so yeah, I'm 3/4 of a lap short. And Brad Keselowski has not pitted yet. My tires are starting to get pretty low. I have not done a great job at saving fuel.
You're almost out of gas.
2 laps remain. Keselowski has now decided to take it down pit road. I just gotta push it at this point. Even if I can take 4 tires. If I have everybody a lap down, then that is a great position for me to be in. White flag in the air.
Last lap, get your mark. You're almost out of gas.
I'm going to coast it. Alright, I need to get as much speed as I can because I'm going to be coasting it the rest of the way around when this runs out. Just hit 0. Let's see when I run out.
You're wearing those tires down, driver. Got a car.
There it is. I am out of gas. We're going to coast it
Outside.
to the start-finish line. We get the stage win.
Great job.
Woo! Oh, we just got ran over by BJ McLeod. Everybody's running us over. Jesus. Wait, all the AI is pitting? Okay, they're getting the wave around at least. Alright, I thought everybody was going to be stuck a lap down. We're 1, and guess who's at number 2 right now?
Ready.
It was Joey Logano. Is Harvick a lap down? Because Joey Logano got the free pass, but he's in 2nd.
All clear.
Man, a lot of these cars back behind me are a lap down, I guess. I have such a huge lead. Man, me being able to make it to the end there, that really screwed everything up. Because Chase Elliott isn't in second.
All right, clear low.
12 laps remain. We have 13 laps of fuel, so we're good to make it to the end.
Car there on the inside.
Looking at the trap map, like, yeah, there's only 10 cars. Well, 11 now that Elliott's passed me. 10 cars on the lead lap. Are you kidding? None of the AI tried to force it?
Hold your line.
Alright.
Got one down low now. Bottom 3.
Don't you try to take me out.
Hold your line. 3 wide. Keep it steady, driver. 3 wide.
Honestly, I'm not really going to fight that hard for these positions. I don't have to. Because there are only 14 cars on the lead lap, and 4 of them are right in front of me. 10 laps to go. I have enough. I forgot to take the tape off. I've got enough fuel to make it to the end, and all the CPU should as well. Or the AI. As Bowman is now making a run at us on the bottom. He wants to get back on the lead lap. What these AI need is a caution.
Got a car low now.
So everybody who's getting around me will automatically be on the lead lap and then wave around for whoever's the first car a lap down. So actually them passing me is pretty important for them. I actually don't know why I'm losing so many spots. Is it because of the temp? Is the temp slowing me down that much? Well, DNFs are disabled, so my engine shouldn't blow up. But I do think it's having an effect on the speed of my car here. Currently have a 3.8 second lead over Brad Keselowski. And it is
Car there on the inside.
Joey Logano in third. Then it's another second back to Christopher Bell and Chase Briscoe. So what I need is for this race to go green to the end. What the AI needs is for a caution. It kind of feels like I'm winning by default right now, and I don't really like that. I'd be okay with a caution. Make it a little bit interesting. Make me work for this win. Have 20 cars race for it on the lead lap. I'm probably going to regret saying that when the caution actually comes out, because the win is in my hands right now.
Careful, still there.
Alright, racing side by side with Tyler Reddick as we go into turns 3 and 4, getting back around him, putting him a lap down again. Now I'm making my way back around. This is when my car starts to come alive, closer to the end of a run, just because of the setting with the tire wear. Since I have more grip on these late runs, I have more speed than the AI does. Now I'm still slower, but the AI is slightly slower than I am. I mean, it doesn't look like they have many handling issues, but oh,
5 to go.
I'm getting into the wall. Doesn't look like they have many handling issues, but they do have it does have effects on their
All
speed.
right, clear low.
Because getting into this corner down here, typically I can hit it around 194 if I have fresh rubbers on, and I'm getting up to like 188, 189, so it is pretty noticeable when the tires wear to the point they are right now. But they only have to survive for 4 more laps, so I'm not too worried about it. If that caution's going to come out, it better come out soon. And Joey Logano's in second, and as I'm talking about that. Alright, can of fuel, right side. Since all the AI is pitting, I might as well pit with them. And it looks like Tyler Reddick is the car getting the free pass. We will have 18 cars on the lead lap coming to this final restart. Let's see how this plays out. Timmy Hill elects to stay out, and he is going to take the lead. I lose one spot on pit road due to Timmy Hill staying out, but he should not be that hard to get around, I hope. Green, white, checkered. 2 laps go. Racing side by side and battling with Timmy Hill, and last thing we need is Logano to get another win, so keeping him in my rear view is going to be important. Timmy Hill has a huge run on the inside. He is faster than I thought he would be. Alright, coming to 3-4, coming to take the white flag. Hitting doors with Timmy Hill, which is opening up the door for Joey Logano to try to get underneath. Racing side by side. White flag is in the air. Coming through turns 1 and 2 for the last time. Timmy Hill does get the lead in his Toyota Camry. He's going to put a block on me, which is going to open up the door for Joey Logano. Joey Logano now on the inside. Unfortunately, I have not been able to get to the inside, so I have to make it work on this outside lane. Getting a huge run through the center of the corner. Let's see if I can keep up the speed. Coming through the front straightaway to the start-finish line. Banging doors with Timmy Hill. We are hitting, we are bumping, and we're going to finish second. Ah! This game is toying with me. Daytona, Atlanta. Timmy Hill outran me there. You kidding? Where'd that 66 get all that power from? Let's look at the race results. That was one close race. The difference between first and second place was 0.02 of a second. A little less than. Timmy Hill is your race winner. I will finish second place. Joey Logano in the third. Chase Briscoe in fourth. Christopher Bell with a 5th place finish. Great day for him. 6th will go to Alex Bowman. 7th, Ryan Blaney. 8th, Brad Keselowski. 9th, Cody Ware. And 10th, Matt DiBenedetto. 11th through 20th, this is where we'll find Kevin Harvick. Chase Elliott, stage winner, Denny Hamlin. Martin Truex Jr., Kyle Larson, and Tyler Reddick, who's the last car to finish on the lead lap. 21st through 30th, this is where we'll find some guys who've had a bit of a disappointing season, not quite living up to their expectations or performing to their level. That's Ross Chastain, William Byron, of course. And then we also have cars that have been dominant, Cole Custer and Eric Jones. They're back in this group. And 31st through 40th, we have the likes of Bubba Wallace, Justin Haley, Corey LaJoie, and Austin Cindric, with Josh Bilicki and James Davison, both DNFing. Let's take a look at how the standings are looking after this race. With our second place finish and our stage win, we jump from 11th to 8th, so we're back inside the top 10. Joey Logano's lead over Kyle Larson is 40 points. Brad Keselowski in 3rd, Ryan Blaney in 5th. And then we have 3 Gibbs cars at 6th, 7th, and 8th. That's Martin Truex Jr., Denny Hamlin, and me. After his 5th place finish, Christopher Bell will also jump to 20th. So we're starting to see some improvement from him. And Timmy Hill with his win will jump up to 29th. But since he is outside the top 20, that win isn't going to help him get in the playoffs. So he needs to get some more points if he wants that win to be any good. Fastest lap of the day goes to Chase Elliott. Lowest maps led was us with 18. However, we couldn't keep a hold of it on that final restart, starting on the outside. On the move, Timmy Hill started 36th and came away with the win. And tough break for Austin Cindric, who started 18th and finished 37th. That's going to do it for this episode of NASCAR Heat 5 Career Mode. I just keep thinking back on that final restart. Timmy Hill staying out, getting the bottom lane. We weren't quite fast enough on that restart, weren't able to clear him and take the bottom from it. We got stuck out high, and I just had not practiced there at all. I wasn't ready to be running the high side during the race for the win. I think if I would have gotten to the bottom, this race would have been ours. We would have won this race. You don't see a race end much closer than that one in this game. So that's kind of a tough one to swallow. Anyway, we'll just keep focusing on the next race. We got Bristol next episode. Another track where I do feel kind of good. So hopefully my optimism is not wrong. I was optimistic about Atlanta, finished second. I'm optimistic about Bristol. Let's hope we can come out of there with a win. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. Thanks for spending your time with me.